Welcome to Origination Overload. Today, I'm going to have a conversation with you. We're going to talk about, creativity and some of the problems with being creative. I think a lot of creatives struggle with finishing things, and there's a couple of concepts maybe we can wrap our heads around to better understand ourselves and to try and move forward. So the first concept is something called shiny object syndrome. And maybe if you constantly start tracks and struggle to finish them, maybe this is something that could help you. If you think about if you think about a little child who has a toy and wants a new toy, suddenly the old toy just doesn't matter anymore. We need to learn to appreciate the things we have. And not just that, we need to learn to live in the moment and to focus. And obviously nowadays focusing is super hard because we've got things like social media and the internet, and we can learn anything and watch anything and kind of do anything. And that's kind of problematic because when someone has too many options, they kind of don't know what to do. It's like option anxiety. So it's better to limit yourself. It's better to put a time limit on something and go, okay, I'm gonna make this track, and you should probably write it down and say, this is what I want the track to be. It's gonna be in this style, in this genre, it's gonna be this long, and I'm gonna give myself, I don't know how long you need, a week, 2 weeks, a couple of hours to make the track. It depends on you and your workflow. So I think that's really important, is also realizing that it's okay to make a crap track. It's okay to make something that isn't that good. What's more important is to actually finish a track and to be able to reflect on your track, to listen to it a couple of days later or a week later, and to know that you could do better, you could improve on it, you could make a better track. Art is not about perfection. Art is never perfect. You can always change something. You can always make something better. So that's the one thing. The other thing is Jerry Seinfeld had this idea about the stallion, the creative stallion that lives in people's minds. And either you can learn to ride the stallion and it can take you far and it can show you beautiful things, or the stallion will run wild and you'll never learn to control it. And I'm kind of guilty of this a lot of the times, is that I got so many ideas in my head and so many things I want to do, and I struggle to focus. I struggle to sit down and do one thing and to finish it, because then I get distracted by the next thing and I want to do that. And so this goes back to the idea of setting goals, setting time limits, knowing that if you're going to sit down to make music, that you're going to have a time session for it. I'm going to sit down for an hour today. I'm going to sit down for 2 hours. I'm going to switch my phone off. I'm going to focus. I'm going to do this. And even if it sucks, I'm still going to do it, and I'm still going to finish it. And I'm still going to honor myself and the idea of what I wanted to do, even if it's not perfect. And it's a learning experience. It takes time, and it's not always easy. But yeah, I just wanted to give you some food for thought, and I hope you guys set yourselves goals, set yourself outlines of how you're going to achieve these goals and what you need to do it. There's also something else I wanted to talk about, which is we need certain things in our minds to make this happen, which is clarity and focus. And let's be honest, a lot of the food we eat is maybe not so healthy, and maybe we consume alcohol or drugs or certain things, and that can really mess with our motivation. It can really mess with our clarity. We need to, I don't want to use this word honor again, but we need to know ourselves. We need to know what's good fuel for our body and what we need to kickstart ourselves and inspire ourselves to do these things. So know thyself. Know what inspires you. Know what gives you energy. Know what motivates you. Know what you want out of life and work towards it methodically. As creative people, we need structure. We need discipline. Otherwise, our heads are just up in the clouds. So yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you soon. Ciao, ciao.